you have your a la carte service dinner there, and you get to watch this masquerade show go on. Later on, they have a casino night, or they'll have like a disco night, they'll have a champagne party, Marines party. So it's always changing throughout the week, but there's always a show, and then there's always something to do afterward. And of course, with our location being 20 minutes from the Cancun airport, that means we are a hop, skip, and a jump from downtown Cancun. So lots of things to do if you wanted to do some shopping or do some really fun nightlife. Coco Bongo is always really fun. But also, we are very close to the Riviera Maya. It's only about a 30-minute drive. So if you wanted to do Playa del Carmen, or if you wanted to go do some cenotes in Acumel, or visit our Sandos Caracol property, we are in really close proximity to everything in and around Cancun. So really great option for guests that are there for a week. There is lots to do, especially with it being a smaller resort. You can go off and adventure for a day and really feel that you're getting to explore.
Can I stop you there before you go on to Sandos Caracol?
Yeah.
What I'm wondering is the beach beds that you mentioned that we could see there on the beach. Are they free, or do they cost per day? First come, first serve?
First come, first serve. And I have been there when the resort was at, I think it was at like 89% occupancy, which is quite high. And there was no shortage. Like never had to worry about getting a bed, never had to worry, like by the pool or by the beach. Like there were plenty.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
All right. Do you find with the ones that go to Cancun, Sandos Cancun, are they mostly adults? What would you say is the
That's a really good question.
Families?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So we are a more adult-oriented style hotel, meaning we don't have kids menus, we don't have a kids club, we don't offer any activities for children. However, we do welcome them, but there's no babysitting service or anything. So if your kids are content with occupying themselves, then by all means, we do allow for children. We also don't have any children rates, so I know that's important to a lot of clients as well. But yeah, if they wanted to bring their children, no problem. There's just one rate, an adult standard rate. But yeah, it is geared more toward adults, and you'll notice that with the nightly entertainment, with the restaurants, with the rooms even, and things like that. So does that answer?
Yeah, that's good. That's
perfect. It's like my ideal client for that would be like a mother-daughter trip, or a group of girlfriends that want to get away for maybe like a nice long weekend, bachelorette parties, a couple of couples that want to go away together, because it is nice and romantic, especially with the spa, and the rooms are really luxurious as well. They've got really nice bathroom amenities, nice big tubs and everything. And then of course, just with like the balconies and the bottle of wine upon arrival and stuff, it can be a bit romantic as well. So that's sort of who I think of when I picture the clientele for Sandos Cancun.
Okay, awesome. And if anyone else has questions as we're going along, feel free to drop them in the chat box below.
Yeah.
Or you can also unmute yourself as well if you want to chime in. So yeah.
I was going to say you can totally chime in, or you can type them in and we can read them out and do them at the end. Definitely doesn't matter to me, whatever's easiest.
Perfect.
Okay, so we'll move on to Sandos Caracol, which is quite the opposite of the Sandos Cancun, actually, if you know about this hotel. This is our eco resort, the Sandos Caracol Eco Resort. As you can see, it's located right in the middle of the lush tropical jungle in the Riviera Maya. This is, without a doubt, the best family resort in the area. And I'm not just saying that. I have not had like one complaint from a family saying that their kids were bored or unhappy. There is so much to do here. And the first thing I'll mention, just because it's on this slide, is our aqua park with 29 water slides. And these slides range from kids. You can see we've got the slides here. These are for the little kids. Then we've got the slides for the teens. And then we have the slides for the big kids or the adults. And so these are all like height and weight restricted. So it really just depends, not necessarily like teen by age. So we've got 3 different levels. So something for everybody. It's really fun for the whole family. We've got like a little drink shack here where you can have fresh juice and pop and things like that for the kids. So families spend a lot of time here. And the greatest part is there's no park pass required. You don't have to pay extra to use this. This is all part of the all-inclusive package when you stay at the Sandos Caracol. Huge added value. So we are located just north of Playa del Carmen. So about a 35-40 minute drive from the Cancun airport. And yeah, if you wanted to travel into Playa del Carmen, it's only about a 10-minute drive in a taxi, super close. But this resort is a gem in itself. There's so much to do on property that not really a lot of people feel the need to go anywhere. So I'll run through this map a little quickly, just so people can get an idea of everything that we have to offer. So the first thing I always like to mention is that we have freshwater cenotes right on site. So a freshwater cenote are those natural sinkholes in the ground. If you Google freshwater cenote, Riviera Maya, you'll see what I'm talking about. And we have, I think we've got about 7 right on our property. And the largest one behind the main lobby is actually about the size of 5 backyard swimming pools, and you can swim in it as anytime you like. So it's a really neat feature to have at an all-inclusive hotel in Mexico. And again, no added cost to do any of the activities that I'm about to mention. So it's a pretty unique property. We also have ancient Mayan ruins, authentic Mayan ruins right on our grounds as well. You can't climb them or anything because they are protected by the government, but they are on Sandos property, so you can feel free to either take one of our guided eco tours, and they'll take you around and explain each of these Mayan ruins to you, or you can go and explore them on your own as well. This red trail that you see down here, this is our bike path. You can just pick up a bike at the front lobby and you can bike all the way up to these archaeological sites. You can see the Tree of Life. You can see our sun deck where we do a lot of our nightly entertainment fire shows. Lots of stuff to see up there, lots of monkeys, lots of iguanas, tons of animals. And yeah, it's all for you to explore on this property. If you're not into cycling, I use it as a running trail as well. I'd say it's about 2 kilometers maybe, like there and back. So it's just nice to, once it hits like 25 degrees, you don't really want to be running anyway, but it's nice first thing in the morning or in the evening. We have a number of different animal sanctuaries on this property as well. We rescue birds, we rescue deer, like white-tailed deer, like we have in Canada here. Coatis, we've got like hundreds and hundreds of coatis. We've got families of monkeys. We have a bee rescue as well. And then we also rescue farm animals, so pigs and donkeys, rabbits, and we have them all right on site. So really fun for the kids. We actually also have an animal keepers program where kids can sign up to hang out with the on-site vets that we have and go around and feed the donkeys, wash the pigs, take care of the animals. So it's a really fun experience for the whole family. And then I mentioned the water park. We've got tennis courts. We've got a spa here as well, which is right here with open air hydrotherapy circuits. So again, the plunge pools, the saunas, the hot tubs. And then we have, we've got our kids cafe here, which is like an open air area where they've got swings and picnic tables, a number of different restaurants, which I'll get into in the next couple of slides in more detail. And again, no reservations and no restrictions to any of the a la carte dining areas. And one thing I will mention as well, we do have an adults only section. So this is a very heavily focused family style property. However, we do have an adults only section. So that's for guests 18 plus, and it's called our Select Club section. So it does come with some added value as well, being 24-hour room service, complimentary Wi-Fi, private pool and two private pool areas, and also a private restaurant for breakfast and lunch a la carte service. So, and then they also have a Select Club down over on the beach area as well, with a private clubhouse, snacks and drinks served all day, and then they have beach service as well. So this is really great if you're thinking about groups, or if you're thinking about a destination wedding. You're like, oh my gosh, I like all the nature aspects, but I have friends that don't have kids. this is a really great option for them.
Can you show us, Veronica, what part or what area there is the Select Club? Is it the back?
Can you see my cursor on my screen?
Yeah.
Yep. So this here is all the Select Club section.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
And that pool in the middle, that's the adult only?
This is the adults only, and then there's another pool up on an upper deck as well. So if you want a little bit more privacy or a little bit quieter, they have that option up there. And then this is the Palapa here where they have the restaurant for breakfast and lunch, a la carte service, and it's exclusive for Select Club guests only.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Then we have our family room category. These are brand new family renovated rooms. They're so much fun. King size beds for the adults, and then they've got bunk beds for the kids. So no more pull-out sofas. The kids actually get to sleep in their own bed on a bunk bed, which is really fun. Then we have our main pool area here, and then of course the family beach section down here. So this is our lead-in family room category, the Eco Family Superior, and they're huge. They're 322 square feet. They've got a king-size bed and a bunk bed for 2 children, all in the same living area. And then they've also got 24-hour room service and complimentary Wi-Fi. Then we get into a bit of a bigger room, so families that are looking for a little bit more space, or actually this one is maximum occupancy 2 adults, 2 children, whereas this one is 2 adults, 3 children, or 3 adults, 2 children. So again, Leah can explain that a little bit more if you ever have any questions about ages and room categories. I'll keep it nice and fun today.
Yeah, and this one has the bedroom separate from the children.
Yes, that's exactly what I was just gonna say. So this one has a master bedroom with a king size bed. Then it's got a separate bedroom with a closed door that has bunk beds for 3 children. That's a top bunk, a bottom bunk, and a trundle bed that actually pulls out. So all 3 kids get their own bed, which is a huge advantage. Then on the balcony, they also have a plunge pool. So they've got deck furniture, they've got a plunge pool. So if it is really hot and you've got like a 3-4-year-old and you want to, they want to splash around, you don't have to be out in the sun. You can, or if one of the kids has to have a nap, you can use this option as like your own little private pool on your balcony. It's amazing. And then I think the real kicker here is for bigger families, the bathroom with 2 showers, 2 sinks, and 2 toilets. So nobody's fighting over the bathroom when you're getting ready for dinner, when you're getting ready for the beach. There's lots of room for everybody. It's 441 square feet. So, the size of a decent downtown Toronto apartment. Then if you're looking for even more space, we've got the Eco Family Penthouse. And this is a really great option too. If you're people that like to mingle around, or like I say, have a bit more of like a living area instead of always sitting on your bed. This has a master bedroom with its own bathroom. Again, king size bed and their own bathroom. Each room has a 50-inch screen TV. It's got a separate bedroom with bunk beds for 3, so top, bottom, and trundle. And it's also got a sofa sectional with an additional bathroom. My favorite part about this one is that it has the Bluetooth network, so you can actually sync up your own music and like jam out in the living room, or jam out in the bedroom, or jam out on the balcony, before you're going out, or maybe getting pumped up for the beach. So I love these room categories. I saw them when they were first done, and I saw them again a couple months ago, and they're absolutely beautiful. Then for the Select Club Adults Only section, these are the 3 room category options for you. We've got the Superior, which can be equipped with a king size bed or 2 double beds, or you have the Deluxe. The difference with the Deluxe is it's always a king size bed because it has the soaker tub. The Superior does not have the soaker tub. If you want that soaker tub, if you like taking those luxurious baths, then go for the Deluxe room. And then we have the Penthouse option as well with the hot tub on the balcony. For the Royal Elite room category, so this room category is located closest to the beach and closest to the main pool. This is a family section. However, adults staying in this family section, so if you're over the age of 18 staying in the Royal Elite section, you have access to all of the Select Club amenities. So again, great for groups if they've got families but the kids want to go play at the kids club, and they've got some adults staying in the select club adults only section. This is a really great option for those families, because then the adults have access to all of the select club amenities. A lot of people ask this question, so I'll just answer it right now. No, you cannot pay to upgrade your bracelet to use the select club amenities if you are not staying in either the Royal Elite section or the select club section. So in this category, we've got the Superior, the 1-bedroom suite, or the Penthouse. All beautiful options, beautiful, beautiful rooms, and a lot of them do have an ocean view too. So our restaurants, we've got the Japanese teppanyaki here. We've got Toscana, which is our Italian buffet. We've got La Laguna, which is our international restaurant. Los Lirios, which is our steakhouse. And then we've got a restaurant called Salvia, which is actually a full vegan restaurant. So we do have plant-based options and menus in all of the restaurants and all of the buffets, but Salvia is our vegan-only restaurant. It's my favorite restaurant, not only because I'm plant-based, but also because of the view. And when you walk in, it's all just like draped, like those plants you see now, this is when it first opened. They are all just almost to the ground. So lush, so beautiful. They open up those windows. You can hear the waves crashing, watch the sunset. It's amazing. And then we have the kids cafe, like I mentioned, with the picnic tables, lots of coloring books and lots of toys. And then I will just mention the in-suite Wi-Fi is only available in the Select Club, the Royal Elite, or the Signature Eco Collection, which is all the categories. So at the Sandos Caracol Eco Resort, we have what we call the all nature experience. So we want our guests to live the all nature experience. We offer over 40 eco activities each and every week that are all part of the all-inclusive. That includes, but is not limited to, all of the activities you see on my screen right now: guided eco tours, suspension bridges, the Animal Keepers program I mentioned, the sensory experience, which is one of my favorites. It's like a full mind, body, soul guided meditation through the jungle. Mayan Survivor, which is super fun, as you can imagine. We have Mayan cultural shows, yoga sessions every single morning. You have the bird sanctuaries, the natural lazy river, and then of course the bike path, like I mentioned. So these are just a few of the things that we offer each and every week at the hotel, and again, at no extra cost. So if you're familiar with Mexico, I'm sure you've heard of the Day of the Dead, which is one of the most sacred holidays in Mexico tradition. They celebrate this every year on November 1st and 2nd. And it's called Day of the Dead, but it's really a celebration of life. And if you haven't experienced it at all in your life, I highly, highly, highly recommend. It's amazing what they do. Everybody comes together, celebrates life. There's no mourning, there's no sadness. It really is a huge celebration festival. And so one of the events that Sandos Caracol focuses heavily on, because we are so in tune with the Mayan culture and Mexican culture, is our Day of the Dead celebration every year. And this is a full-blown transformation celebration that all of the guests at Caracol get to participate in at no extra cost. So I touched a little bit on the aqua park, but here are a couple more photos that you can see. And then if you saw on the map, it's actually located quite nice and central on the resort grounds. So really easy access. We do have a kids club here, ages 4 to 12, and it's open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Parents have to stay on the property, but it's a really great option if you wanted to have like a dinner by yourself or go watch the sunset, get a little parent time in or a little adult time in. We've got you covered till 10 p.m. The main pool was actually just recently given a facelift, so new lining. They patched up all of the corrections that needed to be done around the pool as well, so it's looking really sharp. And then there's a really beautiful picture of our beach, actually. We focus so much on the nature aspect of the resort that I forget we have a beautiful white sandy beach as well. So are there any questions about the Caracol that you'd like to read out, or maybe something that I missed you'd like me to touch on?
Well, there's just one question we had here from a bit back. Okay. Wondering if you had any updates on the seaweed situation and if it comes back every season. From what I know, it all depends on the tides,
It
at the
does.
time. And right now, they've been showing pictures. We've been seeing pictures. It looks really good. Playa Car looks maybe a little bit seaweedy, but we have to remember they haven't been clearing. There's nobody really out there
Yep.
clearing it every day. So I think right now it's really kept to a minimum since January, February. It looks really good.
Yeah, it's really funny because this time last year, I mean, I'm sure you can remember, it was a huge struggle for us to keep the seaweed at bay, for lack of a better term. And now that COVID hit everywhere, and we're having like one of the best seaweed seasons ever. So
yes,
I mean, maybe that's Mother Nature doing us a favor and letting her breathe, and getting us back in tune with the environment. Who knows? But yeah, as far as I know, the seaweed situation has been very much under control without the assistance of humans at this point. So yeah, we're in good hands.
Yeah. Any other questions anyone has? I think that's it. We can go on to Playa del Carmen.
Yeah, so Sandos Playa Car, another really, really fantastic family property. This is our brand new beach area and family pool area, family snack bar, little aqua park for the little ones. So I think it's about 5 water slides there, and yeah, brand new swim up bar and everything. So this was all built like within the last 2 years. So this is a really, really great addition to the Sandos Playa Car family section. So here we're located literally just south of Playa del Carmen. We are in the gated community of Playa Car, a very safe gated community. So we also have a bike rental, not rental, but a bike service here where you can take bikes off property. If you wanted to bike within the gated community, you can go and look at all of the beautiful, beautiful houses in there. And you can actually bike right into downtown Playa del Carmen, 5th Avenue. If you wanted to do a bit of shopping for the afternoon, maybe visit a beach bar, go see some live music or what have you. We are really close to there. Like you can walk in 30 minutes to get into downtown Playa del Carmen. So that's why this is a fan favorite for me. I love Playa del Carmen. So when I stay here, I always make sure I do at least a couple of afternoons out there, maybe dinner on the beach or something, just to switch it up a little bit. This is a hotel map. It's a little bit confusing, just because there is so much to see. There's a lot of activity going on, but this is the beach area that you just saw on the previous slide. This is our adults only section. Then we have all of majority of our restaurants and main attractions in here. So we've got our Cupcake Cafe, we've got our burrito restaurant, we've got our spa, our nightly entertainment theater, the disco, gift shop, all of that's right in here. Then we have the spa and hydrotherapy just off to the right, tennis courts, mini putt course, which is really fun. And we also have our teen club in here too, which I'll touch on in a minute. Then we have the, oh my God, the word is hacienda. Oh my gosh, the Royal Elite Haciendas. These are little villas, and they're about 6 to 8 suites per villa, and they are all equipped with their own private plunge pool and patio furniture. So great for groups. If you're going with a couple of other couples, and you book in the Royal Elite Hacienda section, you put the request in with your travel agent, and we'll do our best to put you in the same villa, so you can all share your own private pool. Then you have the family section back here. I love this family section. The rooms are huge, so much room for families. They've got their own private pools, their own restaurants. They do poolside barbecues every day. They've got a swim-up bar, volleyball courts. They've got everything they could possibly need. But if they want to be in a pool by the ocean, that's why we built this for them. So these are the 2 room categories for the adults. So we have the adults only select club section the same way we had it at Caracol. We also have it at the Playa Car. And this is the select club superior, or we have the select oceanfront. So just hopping back to this map, if you want a guaranteed oceanfront room, we have that room category available in the select oceanfront. You can just ask for that room specifically and your travel agent can book it for you. Then we have the Royal Elite Hacienda section, like I mentioned, with the private plunge pools and the patio furniture. We've got the junior suites, or if you're looking for a little bit more space, we've also got the 1 bedroom. Then the Riviera family section. We've kept it really nice and simple for families. We've got the king suite or we've got the queen suite. Depends what kind of bed you want to sleep in. The king suite's got the bunk beds for the kids, and the queen suite has the 2 queen beds and the sofa bed. So it just really depends how you want the bed configuration to go. And you can choose one of the 2 options there. And again, the bunk beds have the top bunk, bottom bunk, and the trundle bed. My favorite part of this hotel are the unique dining options that we have here, or the unique cafes, and just so many quirky little things that make this hotel really unique. First being the Cupcake Cafe. So it's exactly what it sounds like. You walk in and there are just more cupcakes than you even know what to do with. They've got pastries, they've got little snacks, like little to-go snacks, and you can get any type of coffee. You can get an Irish coffee and Baileys. You can do a latte, cappuccino, anything you want. So if you are very used to your Starbucks coffee every morning or your Tim Hortons coffee, whatever you're used to, you can have that right here at the Cupcake Cafe at no extra cost. So being a coffee lover, this is where I go first thing in the morning to get my coffee. And we actually also do, you can do cupcake decorating as well if you wanted to do that, which is really fun. Then over to the right, this beautiful pink restaurant, we've got Chayita, which is our Mexican burrito restaurant. So picture like a Chipotle or Mucho Burrito style of a restaurant. You go in and you want a taco bowl, made to order right there in front of you. You want beans, you want rice, you want lettuce, tomato. Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering. They do it all right there for you. And again, no extra cost. This is all part of your all-inclusive. So lots of different things. If you don't want to go to the buffet for lunch, or you're looking for like a late night snack, this is open later than all of the other restaurants. So you can pop in there and grab something. Then we have the Festival Grand Buffet. This is one of our newly renovated buffet restaurants, and it is absolutely massive. No matter what you are craving or what you feel like eating, I guarantee you will find it here. At first, I was like overwhelmed by all the options because I'm like, I didn't even know what I was craving, and now I'm craving everything. They've got Asian, they've got South American, they've got French, they've got everything you can think of, Mexican, of course. And what I love is they have a gluten-free section, they've got a vegan section, and every other section has a vegetarian option. So again, can really suit the needs for everybody. And then they also have a buffet kids corner. So make your own sundaes, make your own burgers, make your own nachos. So it really lets kids be creative and fun. So we've got 2 separate areas on our beach, or 2 separate modes on our beach, we like to call it, the all playa experience or the all beach experience. If you're looking to sit in a hammock and chill out, we've got our chill mode. We've got all these palapas with hammocks where you can sit, they play chill music, you can just read a book. And then we've got fun mode. So we've got lots of sports games happening, lots of live entertainment, very interactive and very fun with the staff and with the other guests. Again, we've got your back here as well. Kids Club from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And it is same age, 4 to 12. And then we've also got lots of entertainment for the older kids too. So a really great property for families with older kids. We've got the mini putt course, and then we also have the light teen club. So lots of arcade games, air hockey. It's always supervised by our Sanditos staff, which are like the cool staff of the property. And they hang out with them. No tickets or tokens or anything are required. Everything is all inclusive. And then in the evenings, they also do like a teen dance, like a teen disco, which is really fun if they've made friends on the property and they want to kind of all mingle, get together. This is a really great hangout spot for them. Just another hero shot of our brand new oceanfront pool that we are so proud of. It's truly amazing. It's really beautiful, really great water park. And again, it does have a snack bar there and a swim up bar, so you don't have to go too far for food or a drink. The nightly entertainment here is next level. I don't know if you've ever been here, Leah, if you've ever experienced it, but it is honestly like out of this world. I've been to a lot of hotels. I've seen a lot of Michael Jackson shows, and ours is just like top notch. And we do Shakira.
I haven't been to this one. No, I haven't, but I have sent clients there, and that is something that they always mention.
Really?
That they were so impressed with the entertainment.
And I'm not usually one for shows like this. Like it's not normally something that I would look forward to, but every time I am here with agents or I'm here with my family, I am always like, okay, we gotta go. The show's about to start. And I love the entertainment here. I just think they do a fantastic job. They do such a good job. They did a Lady Gaga performance last year, and it was like jaw dropping. It was so good.
That's the one I heard about the most.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now they're doing Shakira, and I was there with a group of travel agents, and we were honestly like putting money on it. We're like, I think it's her. Like, we think it's her.
Oh, wow.
Like her, and it's not lip syncing. Like, she's actually singing, and it is extremely entertaining. So
gotta go see it.
My repeat clients love that too. I have clients that go there a couple times a year, and they're always talking about the evening shows.
Oh, good. Glad to hear that. And then we have the close proximity into Playa del Carmen, like I mentioned. So if you haven't been to Playa del Carmen, it is basically a street festival full of vendors of beautiful artisans and crafts and clothing. It's honestly one of my favorite little cities in Mexico. And if you haven't been, I highly recommend going to experience it. Lots of beautiful beach clubs where you can go sit in the sand and listen to some live music, sip a margarita, and have a snack. So I love it here. Any questions about the Playa Car before I move on?
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. No.
Okay.
I think, you know what I was going to ask you is, when did you guys open that new pool along the ocean front there? Was that just last year? Yes,
late last year. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, very, very new. So last but definitely not least, the Sandos Finisterra, my personal favorite. I mean, I love them all so much in so many different ways, but for my personal travel, I absolutely adore this hotel. If you've been here, you'll know. And if you haven't, you gotta go. This is located right downtown Cabo San Lucas. So the way Cabo is set up, or Los Cabos is set up, you've got San Jose where the airport is, which is on the other side of that little peak you see here. And then you come down and you've got Cabo San Lucas right down here. And once you're there, like, this is where all the action happens. I love San Jose. It's a very authentic little Mexican town, but Cabo San Lucas is where all of, where the soul, like where the party lives, and where, the shopping and the downtown life and the beach clubs and all of that good stuff. So it's about a 50 minute drive from the airport, but once you're there, this is where you want to be. And further to that, we're not even located in the hotel zone along the way. We are located right downtown. So when you exit our driveway, you actually back on, I keep pointing at my screen, you actually back right onto the marina. And once you walk around this boardwalk, you're downtown. You're at the restaurants, you're at the clubs, you're there for shopping. Any of your boating experiences, which you must do when you go to Cabo for the whale watching or the deep sea fishing or the sunset, or of course to go see the beautiful Cabo Arch, you'll access that at the marina. So with us being so close, it's a no-brainer. You can decide in the morning that you want to go do it, and it's a 5-minute walk. You really feel like a local at this hotel, which is why I love it. Not only is it small and boutique with only 285 rooms, the proximity into downtown really makes you feel like you're not segregated from the destination. So if you're like me and like to get off resort and explore where I'm traveling, this is a perfect opportunity to do so, the same way that Sandos Playa Car is perfectly a good example to exploring downtown Playa del Carmen. So this is our lead-in room category with the red roof here. This is the existing part of the hotel. And then this is all new build that Sandos did over the years. But this is the existing part of the hotel. And this is our lead-in family section. So all rooms are ocean front. Your lowest room category, your lead-in room category, all rooms are ocean front, or ocean view, I should say. So you come into the main lobby. If you're in the ocean view section, right there, no problem. Very close proximity to all of our pools. We've got family pool here, an adults only pool here, which is a really nice touch because we have the swim up bar. And then we've got another family pool right here, down like sort of level with the ocean. So 3 different pools for the families. And then all of this open beach area as well. So down here we have our beach our beach chairs, but over here is all open beach areas. So they do volleyball, they do soccer, they do, they've got like little obstacle courses and stuff for kids and families. So that's really fun. And then over here, my all-time favorite restaurant, maybe ever, I love this restaurant, is Tortuga. So it's all open air, your toes are in the sand, and it's very like surf and turf style, but the food is out of this world, like fresh fish, fresh scallops, beautiful vegetables, and yeah, open air. You can hear like the Pacific waves just crashing on our beach. It's amazing. Then if you're in the main area of the building, you go up to the 7th floor in the elevator and you cross over this bridge, and then you get to the rest of the resort. So we're in a very fortunate position of being an oceanfront property, but also mountaintop. So you get 360-degree views of the mountains of downtown Cabo, the sunsets I can't even begin to explain, and then you have full view of the beach also. And then of course you have a view of the marina. So we've got this room category here, which I call like the cliffhanger rooms, but these are the Finisterra suites. Beautiful room category, either overlooking the marina or overlooking the ocean. Then we have our casitas, which are sort of like a little Spanish villa style of a room. These are great if you're looking for something a little bit quieter. They are located on the back side of the mountain. We've got our private Finisterra pool here, overlooking the marina as well. Our buffet restaurant, which actually has a balcony, like a wraparound balcony. So you're sitting outside overlooking the ocean and all like the boats coming in and everything right from the marina. Then we have our Whale Watchers Bar, which is exactly what it sounds like. So being right on the Pacific, we get the humpback whales that actually migrate right past our property between usually like December and March, early April. And it's funny, we were there in January for our annual sales party, and someone was doing a presentation and we're all watching her, and she's got the window behind her, and one of my colleagues jumped up and they were like, oh my God, like the whales are swimming by right now. And there was like a family of, 6 or 7 humpback whales just cruising right past our window. It was an experience. We have, Whale Watchers Bar, we've got Cupcake Cafe here as well. So the same one that I mentioned for the Playa Car, we also have here. And then we have our plaza up there where we do our nightly entertainment. But
sorry, Veronica, just quickly, being that it is on a couple different levels there, how is it for people with reduced mobility?
Yep, no problem. We are a very, very accessible hotel. This pool has a 0 entry. We have all of our elevators. This bridge is flat, and all of our restaurants do have ramp access as well.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
thank you.
I do get asked that a lot, so that was a good question.
Yeah.
For reminding me. My personal opinion would be, it depends on their level of mobility as well. And you can always reach out and ask me, and I can give you like a more tailored answer based on room category and their mobility, their level of accessibility. But yeah, all of our restaurants they can get into, and even to go from here up to the Whale Watchers Bar or any of the other restaurants that are up here, we do have either a ramp and we have elevator access as well to all of those different levels.
Okay.
So this is the Deluxe Bayview Suite. As you can see, beautiful views of the marina. I especially love this view at night because all the boats are lit up. Everybody's coming back. You can hear all the partying coming in. Everyone's just had like a really great day. These are the casitas, so the more Spanish villa style looking rooms. And again, they are all marina view as well. And then these are the Finisterra suites, so I call like the glamour rooms, those cliffhanger rooms. We've got the junior suite with the huge soaker tub, or if you're looking for a bit more space, we do have a 1-bedroom suite as well. So we've got a number of different restaurants, again, for being a small resort. We've got Agave, which is open for lunch. They do a small buffet, but also open for a la carte service. And then at night, it turns into our steakhouse. Don Diego, this is the restaurant I mentioned that has the wraparound balcony to sit outside for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Emiliano's is sort of like an ever-changing menu. It's sort of whatever the chef is feeling creative about making. Sometimes it's Italian, sometimes it's French, sometimes it's Caribbean style. So any night you go, it's always going to be at least a little bit different. Then we have our brand new pizzeria by the pool. So made to order pizzas, sweet or savory. And I say sweet pizza because they'll do like a pizza crust with Nutella and strawberries and banana. It's amazing. And then we have Tortuga, the one I mentioned, that is open air just down by the ocean there. Stones Club, we've got an amazing disco up at the highest level of the property too. So you get really cool views. It's all like panoramic views of the mountains and of the ocean. And like that's our discotheque. And then the Whale Watchers bar, like I mentioned. And then we also have a new lobby bar, the Roca Lounge. So the spa is actually one of my favorite features of this hotel because we tried to, we tried not to damage as much of the mountain as possible when we were building this hotel. The spa is actually nestled like right into the rock. So when you go into your massage room or your private treatment room for whatever, you walk in and it like mountain right there. And then you lay on your bed and you're on a little deck and there are walls, but the wall to the back is all rock face. So if it's raining and you're in a hot tub, you can actually see like the rain coming down while you're in the spa. It's absolutely magical. And then this is our little chill out room. So post treatment, you can come in here, you can use the plunge pool and the hot tub. And there's a little observation deck out there. They'll bring you like fresh juice or some snacks. And you can just hang out in this lounge and like overnight, you can kind of see what I mean by at nighttime, the lights on the city are just fantastic. And then our gym is also located up on top of the mountain too. So you get really great views from there. We do have a baby and a kids club here as well. It's not as large as the ones at Playa Car and Caracol, but we do have one available. And I think I, hit the nail on the head when I said our location is extremely hard to beat with being, a 5-minute walk into downtown Cabo San Lucas, all the nightlife, all the restaurants, the beach clubs, super fun, very safe. And then of course, firsthand access, walking access to all of the boating excursions as well. So if you're thinking of maybe a group, or if you're thinking of a milestone birthday that you're wanting to celebrate, maybe a bachelorette party, what else? Family reunion, an engagement party, anything like that, girls trip, golf trip for Cabo is a huge, popular style of traveling when you're going to Cabo. We do host all types of groups and events. The only type of groups that we don't really deal much with are like the spring breaker groups. But again, if there's like an adult that is accompanying them, like those things can be worked out as well. But if you are looking for a special event, or if you're looking for something that goes a little bit above and beyond, we do have event space at all of our hotels, indoor and outdoor. So our Sandos Cancun, this is actually in our penthouse studio, and we removed all the furniture, and you have a really beautiful, clean, chic area for a sophisticated dinner. And then you also have the penthouse balcony outside as well, overlooking the ocean. Then Sandos Caracol, we have this beautiful area up near our archaeological site. So if you're looking for maybe a destination wedding or a rehearsal dinner, we have this area available. The Sandos Finisterre rooftop terrace, and then of course the Sandos Playa Car beach, because it is the most beautiful beach in all of Riviera Maya. There are a lot of added amenities when you do book a special event, or maybe a meeting or a conference or an incentive style trip. If you're looking to maybe toss some hints at your boss that you want to do an incentive trip at the end of your sales year, Sandos Cancun is really great. They have a lot of added amenities, and it is one of our more luxurious style hotels. And again, I won't spend too much time on this, but just to let you know, we do offer a lot of really excellent packages for destination weddings. We have really unique wedding locations as well, such as a rooftop terrace at Sandos Cancun, which can host over 200 people. Then we have the cenote deck, which can host up to 80 people. So if you are looking for a more bohemian vibe or something that's really in tune with nature, this is an amazingly beautiful location, perfect for trash the dress after as well. Then we have our Plaza Finisterra overlooking the huge marina there. And then of course, can't say it enough, the Sandos Playa Car Beach, one of the most beautiful beaches in all of the Mexico and especially the Riviera Maya. We also do South Asian destination weddings, and we also promote and support all LGBTQ+ weddings at all 4 of our hotels, legal and symbolic. You also have the option to save up to $2,000 off your wedding package as a client, and that's based on the number of rooms you book. So the more people you invite to your destination wedding, the more money the couple will actually save, and it's on the wedding package. So it's a huge advantage to booking with Sandos. I don't know that any other hotel offers such a large discount based on the number of rooms that you book. So that's sort of it for me. I hope I went into enough detail for everybody. As you can tell, I'm extremely passionate about all of these hotels. I love them all individually for various reasons, very different reasons. But yeah, I hope this was informative and fun for you.
Yeah, that was excellent, Veronica. Thank you so much for doing this for us.
You're welcome.
It gives us a good overview of the hotels that Sandos has in Mexico, and as well to just know which ones would be best for families, which one would be best, you know, to go with your girlfriends.
They're all so different, so it's important to know the differences, and then that way, yeah, okay, that one is a great hotel, but maybe not for this trip. Maybe with my kids or my grandkids, I'll go here, but when I'm going with a girlfriend, I'll go here, right?
Yes, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
And just know what most are known for. You know, like the Playa Car one, that one is best for, and you know, they got entertainment there. I have sent families there because the room size there accommodates up to 5 or 6 persons.
Yeah, all of our hotels will accommodate up to 5 except for the Sandos Cancun property.
Okay, yeah, and the Sandos Caracol, that I think also accommodates up to 6, a family of 6.
5.
No? Just
5
5.
maximum,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so it's perfect for some of those larger families. It's hard to get them all in the same room, so and they don't want to be booking 2 rooms because that really adds up. So
I know, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, very good. I don't think there's any other questions here, so we'll just leave it at that. But thanks for taking time tonight to join us.
No problem. And when you post to your Facebook page, you can always tag me in it so I'll get notifications. If questions come up, I have no problem jumping in and helping you answer if you don't.
I will
you don't know
do
the
that.
answer. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. We'll do
You're welcome. Thanks, everybody.
And yeah,
thanks
you everyone
Veronica.
For joining
thanks, Leah.
us. Yeah, thanks for joining us all. Just to give you an update on, or I guess a look ahead at next week, we are going to be looking, Travel Talk on Tuesday is about North American tours. And then on Thursday, we're going to be looking at a little bit of the UK with Devon and Cornwall tours. So join us then. I'll be sending out an email this weekend with information on how to sign up for those Travel Talks. So again,
that might be the North American one, actually. The Canadian one.
I know, and it is tours in Canada and tours in the States. So
great, that's very interesting.
See what will be opening up for our, travel in the next few months. So it'll be a good one to check out. Eastern Canada tours, they look great, and same with some in BC for those of you that are out east. So
yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. All right. Well, take care, everyone.
Thanks again. Have a great evening, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.